Welcome back, GTA fans. Buckle up because today, we're diving into one of the most jaw-dropping, mind-blowing, and downright insane rumors circulating about Grand Theft Auto 6. Forget the usual cityscapes and crime sprees. What if GTA 6 plunges us into a world on the brink of collapse? Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about an apocalyptic scenario, complete with survival elements, societal breakdown, and a fight for existence in a collapsing world. Let's break down these leaks and speculate on what an end-of-the-world scenario could mean for the next installment of our favorite game series. First, let's set the stage. Imagine a sprawling metropolis, but instead of the glitz and glamour of Vinewood or the sun-soaked beaches of Vice City, we're faced with desolation. Skyscrapers stand as crumbling giants, streets are littered with abandoned vehicles, and nature has begun reclaiming what was once a bustling urban jungle. According to the leaks, Rockstar is pushing the envelope by setting GTA 6 in a post-apocalyptic environment where society as we know it has crumbled. Surviving in this world won't be just about avoiding bullets and outrunning the cops. Players will have to contend with a variety of environmental hazards. Picture this, radioactive zones that players must navigate carefully, perhaps using specialized gear to avoid fatal exposure. There's also talk of dynamic weather systems bringing about intense storms and natural disasters that can alter the landscape and gameplay. Flash floods, earthquakes, and even volcanic eruptions could become regular occurrences, forcing players to adapt on the fly. One of the most intriguing aspects of these leaks is the introduction of survival mechanics. Gone are the days when you could just pop into a 24/7 store for snacks and armor. In this apocalyptic world, resources are scarce. Players will need to scavenge for food, water, and medical supplies. Imagine raiding an abandoned supermarket only to find it guarded by a rival gang or navigating a dark, decrepit hospital in search of antibiotics for an infected wound. These elements could add a whole new layer of strategy and tension to the game. In the chaos of a collapsing society, new power structures emerge. The leaks suggest that GTA 6 will feature a complex system of factions vying for control over the dwindling resources. Players can ally with or oppose these factions, each offering unique missions, benefits, and challenges. Think of the dynamic gang territories in GTA San Andreas, but cranked up to 11. Aligning with a faction might grant access to safe zones and better supplies, but it could also make you a target for rival groups. This faction warfare could add a strategic depth to the game, making every decision crucial for survival. Rockstar is known for its compelling narratives, and an apocalyptic GTA 6 could take storytelling to new heights. The storyline might evolve based on player choices, with multiple endings possible depending on your actions. Will you strive to rebuild society, forming alliances and establishing order, or will you embrace the chaos, becoming a warlord in a lawless land? The choices you make could determine not just your fate, but the fate of the world around you. Of course, it wouldn't be GTA without vehicles and combat. The leaks hint at a diverse range of makeshift vehicles, from armored cars to improvised motorcycles, all built to withstand the harsh conditions. Combat, too, would take on a grittier, more desperate tone. Ammo could be scarce, forcing players to use melee weapons or get creative with their surroundings. Imagine using a crowbar to fend off attackers or setting traps to protect your hideout. With traditional currency losing its value in a post-apocalyptic world, GTA 6 might introduce a barter system. Players could trade items like food, weapons, and medical supplies to get what they need. This economy would be fluid and dynamic, with supply and demand fluctuating based on player actions and in-game events. The scarcity of resources would make every trade a strategic decision, adding another layer of depth to the survival experience. Another fascinating leak is the potential for community building and base management. Players might have the opportunity to establish and manage a base of operations. This base could serve as a safe haven, a place to store resources, and a hub for planning missions. Building and upgrading your base would be crucial for survival, requiring players to gather materials and defend against attacks from rival factions and roaming bands of marauders. The base could also house NPCs who provide unique skills and benefits, further enhancing the strategic element of the game. An apocalyptic setting is ripe for exploring deep moral dilemmas and ethical choices. GTA 6 could push players to make difficult decisions that have far-reaching consequences. Do you steal from a struggling family to ensure your own survival? Do you help a faction that offers short-term benefits but engages in brutal practices? These choices could impact your relationships with NPCs, the storyline, and the overall game world, making for a rich and immersive experience. So, there you have it, a tantalizing glimpse into what could be one of the most revolutionary games in the GTA series. While these leaks are still unconfirmed, the idea of an apocalyptic GTA 6 is enough to get any fan's adrenaline pumping. The combination of survival mechanics, faction warfare, dynamic environments, and moral dilemmas could make for a game that not only entertains but also challenges players in new and exciting ways. Whether these rumors turn out to be true or not, one thing is certain: Rockstar has a knack for pushing boundaries, and we can't wait to see what they have in store for us. What do you think about these apocalyptic gameplay leaks? Do you believe Rockstar would take such a bold direction with GTA 6? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates on this incredible game. Until next time, stay safe out there, gamers.